And the only difference in the hyperlink here each time is it says week 1, week 2, week 3. So the link is pretty much the same. Oh, I didn't, okay, I've got it.
You want it for Evernote?
I wanted Evernote's week 1. That's what I didn't click on. Okay. So let's go back.
Save.
This is the first time I've ever done that, right?
It's only because you're videoing it, it'll be here for posterity.
And yeah, it's repetition is good for all of us.
You'll have to edit your video.
Now I'm going to
Save.
go up here and save the changes. Okay. So as a student, when I go back in, it'll ask me to join. I was going to show you one other thing in here, because I do have my daily agenda in here, so that they have access to every assignment that they've got during the month. And I put mine in an assignment day by day, and the location where things can be found. It tells them this particular story can be found in Evernote's week 1. So I just have all those. If it's got a page number beside it, they know it's in our ebook. If it doesn't have a page number, it says Evernote's week 1 or week 2 or week 3, 4, like that.
Did you upload this as a PDF file into Evernote?
No, I just loaded it from my thumb drive.
And it was what, a Word?
It's a document. It's a Word document.
That's the thing about Evernote, you can document Word instead of the issues that you have getting Word on the
And you
Will it
can
keep your formatting too?
iPad.
Will it keep your formatting?
keep a calendar in here.
And once you create this, Dave, you don't have to go back and change it every month, do you?
No.
You can use the same Evernote over and over and over.
Right. You know, now, if I change my short stories that I'm going to do in week 1, I'd have to go in and make a change in that. But you can do personal files. I had to borrow some grandchildren because I didn't have enough.
Yeah.
And there
You
are
only got
other
the
programs
one,
that
right?
you can do that allow you to type notes in a program and then it'll automatically download them into that. Any other questions? I will get something on paper, and I apologize for not doing that, but I will get something on paper that will explain this. I had to go buy Evernote for Dummies just to get through this part that I showed you today, but it's a simple right click that will allow you to share, and then go from there. Okay? Thank you. Mauricio, it's all you. Leave it on. Okay.
Okay, what you guys are seeing is my iPad, and I'm using Reflector. Asking a question, just simple question, everybody knows how to use it. Reflector, all the computers?
No.
Okay, you can connect your iPad wirelessly to the projector.
You want to walk through that right now and show them?
No, actually not, just wanted to make sure that they know it, but
Okay.
no, they don't.
This
So is something
icon
else to
down
cover.
here, there's an icon on here that says Reflector,
It's
and when
right
it's
there on the bottom, if you see that little orangey color thing.
right here where I am right now, it's also right here. A shortcut is right here. But yeah, you can click on that and sign into that, and it'll allow you to use your iPad from anywhere.
The reflector, we can take our eye, we're not recording it, are we?
Yes.
We still-
That's what I got.
So that, which icon did you point to? I didn't see it.
It's right, it's behind here, and you can't see it, but right here, there's one entitled Reflector.
Okay.
And you need to sign into the classroom that you're in.
It'll
And-
pop up with several classrooms.
This is what you're going to see. This is what you're going to see. and then you select 210 for mirroring.
Ah, okay,
So I'm gonna turn it off right here, and I'm gonna turn
There's
it.
your reflector.
okay.
Right here.
Right bottom.
Gotcha, okay.
And that's on the,
It's on the.
It's right here.
It's in the computer, so you go there, you do double click, and then you're gonna install it. And as soon as you complete that process, you're gonna be able to, pull up from the bottom of the iPad, you're gonna be able to pull up the tools bar, and then on the tools bar, you're gonna see the classroom number. So you're gonna join it, and then you're gonna go to mirroring. And that way, you can show whatever you have on the iPad.
And your students can do this as well.
Like
Yes.
if they have a presentation.
For doing presentation, it's a great tool.
so we
Yes,
no
all my
longer need
students
the
have done.
cord?
Nope, you don't need the cord.
Not with this.
All right, I'll have to snuggle with you.
So you're gonna be able to, walk around the classroom,
Yeah.
making sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. This is an iPads training, so I wanna see everybody with the iPad. Where are the iPads today?
Mine is at home.
Oh,
Mine.
interesting.
Mine is at
Coming to an iPad training without an iPad.
We didn't know it was gonna be
Oh.
iPads.
Hey, you are my team. That's what you are my team.
The email said so.
This side of the room is the bad side, that side is the good
The
side.
email said so.
I didn't get my email.
I sent it to the entire
Yeah,
staff.
I know. No, I got it, I just didn't read my email.
Okay.
So folks, this is short for this agenda. My agenda is kind of ambitious, but let's see. On the point number 1, you will see operating system. We need to make sure everybody, you, faculty, and the students have the right operating system.
Why?
Okay. First of all, I'm gonna show you where to go. You go on settings, and you go to general on the left side. On general, you go to software update.
Mine wants to do 7.6.
You should have at least iOS 704. iOS 704. But there's a new one available, which is iOS 706.
Yeah.
Please make sure you're gonna have your iPad up to date.
I don't know. Where do you
Okay?
look for that?
And the process for downloading these
Yeah, but we're in
operating
settings.
system
It'll show you.
takes
Agenda.
Under general?
between 15 and 20 minutes.
Under,
Sweet.
okay. Mauricio, question for you, I'm not seeing it here in general, what should I?
General software update,
Where? Oh,
right here.
thank you.
So you have available iOS 706. When you get a chance, not today, not now, please, under Wi-Fi connection, make sure you're gonna download it.
Go to what? What should we get, what should I get to, what's the new
Right
one?
here, download
Oh,
and
okay.
install.
And install.
Yes,
Yes,
I need at least 50% power or plugged in.
Oh, good, okay.
at least, that's right.
Thank you.
So that was point number 1. All the students need to have these. Now, the reason why we need the new operating system in place is because a lot of apps and applications run under the new updates. For example, Reflector. If you don't have the new operating system, Reflector is not gonna work. Something else, and we're gonna be talking about these. Do you see the Wi-Fi that I have?
Air, edu, yeah.
Okay.
Air EDU?
Yeah, we have that.
We're gonna be talking about Air EDU on the point number 3. Okay, before we go to point number 3, I need to make sure that you guys know a couple of settings necessary to work with the students, with the books, with all this stuff. So on point number 2, you will see if using Safari, if the browser you're using is Safari, which is basically the one that iPads have, I need you to go to Safari on the left side. Go to Safari. We are on settings, Safari.
Hold on.
Everybody there?
Mine's on.
You got it?
I'm
sorry.
iPhone.
There you go. So we need to make sure, guys, pop-ups are off. Pop-ups are
I
off.
just turned it off for you.
And block cookies, never, okay?
Never block them?
Never.
Never allow them?
This is the
Never
settings,
block.
this is the couple of settings that you need to have on the iPads. Number one, block pop-ups off, and block cookies, never,
Never, okay.
okay?
That means we want them.
By doing this, sure. By doing this, all the students and you can access e-college on the iPads. There are a lot of conflicts between e-college and the iPads, so the best way to avoid all these problems is by using these settings. That was point number 2. Now, you all need to know if you have EDU as a possible network under Wi-Fi. So go to your settings again, you are on settings, go to Wi-Fi
You don't
and check.
It says that that's all it needs to
Yeah,
see.
I got it,
have, you have to.
Suppose you don't
You have to,
but I don't have it.
How many of you don't have it? Okay, I have one.
I have it, but I'm not connected to it.
Okay. So I'm going to show you how to download EDU on the iPad.
the students need this also?
All the students need to use EDU.
They install it in ProD.
Okay.
If they don't use EDU, they cannot access the eCollege app. And I'm gonna show you the eCollege app in a few minutes. If you don't use EDU, the problem is you cannot use Reflector. So it's important, you know. And some advantages of using EDU, the speed is well, and this Wi-Fi connection was designed especially for the iPads.
What's the password?
So for those who don't have EDU, I'm gonna go to the home button, and then I'm going to go to the BMC resources site, because I was ready. Going to the BMC resources site, this is what you're going to see. Right? Now you go to Student Technology Resources. Scroll down, go down. And you go to Student Portal and Textbooks. No, I'm
Go to
wrong.
iPad.
No, you go to iPad.
Go to iPad?
Go to iPad. Yeah, you go. Under iPad, this is what you're going to see. You need to go to Student Secure Wi-Fi on the lower left corner. And I'm just talking to those who don't have this network installed. iPad. Go to iPad. And then go to our EU.
Yeah, but mine's got.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to our EU,
I just can never remember the password.
and there's a link under attachments. It's a blue link that you're going to join. Tap
That's
on
why I
it,
never use that.
that's good. Drew, since you have the old operating system, my advice would be download the operating system before you install EDU.